to you for this vlog. All right, so for this we're going to talk for those that's a little lazy and don't want to read. So we're going to actually do the video so you can either read it or you can look at the video. It doesn't matter, but it's all up to you. All right, guys, so yeah, I'm focused to God on me about telling you how to get in touch with me. So if you're trying to get in touch with me, you can follow me on Instagram at The Real Motivational King. Yeah, at The Real Motivational King. All right, I'm gonna turn this thing down. All right, guys, so today's topic, Lord, I don't know, I got it on the computer. All right, so today's topic is how to write a book when you have no time to write. All right, I know everyone gets busy, right? People have jobs. Some people have second jobs. People have kids. They got responsibilities. They got brothers and sisters. They got family. They got loved ones that may be sick, nursing home. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's going on. So maybe writing a book may not be the most convenient thing right now, right? You get home, kids got to do homework. You might be one of the parents that work at night. So as soon as you get off at work, you're getting off at 6 in the morning, and guess what? You gotta drop the kids off. You might have to fix some breakfast. You might have to fix some lunch when they get home, dinner, help them with their homework and everything. And then you're still trying to write a book, and then you may be trying to run a business. And let me tell you something, right? It's one thing, it's hard enough to write a book, but it's another thing to be able to run a business. But if you want to have a successful business, then writing a book and sharing your story is very important. But if you don't have enough time to write the book, most likely you're not making any marketing calls, right? You're not getting any clients. If you're not getting any clients, then you're not having a profitable business. So, and that's what the importance of having a book, because now you have something that's set aside that could potentially make you money over and over and over again, right? So let's talk a little bit about that. So some of the things that you can do is when you're struggling trying to find the time, there's a couple things you can do. One, I always suggest to people, because writing a book gives your business that growth and incentive, and it lets people know that you're a subject matter expert. So one of the things I always encourage people, if you don't have the time, one of the first things you can do is you can outsource it. Hey, I don't have the time to do this. I don't got the gumption. I just don't have it in me. I don't have enough energy. 24 hours in a day, I feel like I'm working, 30 hours a day, right? I get it. So, people that want to outsource, couple of reasons why, they have no time. That's the first thing. Second thing, they don't feel like writing. They don't have no feelings towards writing. It doesn't interest them, but they know the importance of sharing their story, know the importance of writing a book. The third thing is they simply just don't want to do it, right? Sometimes you just don't want to do it, right? And I get it. So there's different ways that you can do to battle that. Whatever camp you belong to, I believe that if you decide to work with a ghostwriter, it can be easy for you to get to your publishing goals. But ghostwriters are available at different budgets, right? And you get what you pay for. So if you go to some platform and pay somebody, 15, 20 bucks to go over 20,000 words, you get what you pay for, right? As far as editing or writing, English may be their second language. So you got to make sure that if you're going to go that route, that you really and honestly vet people out, right? Or ask questions to people, experts like myself that have been down that road and know what to look for, what questions to ask and what questions don't. And we're going to actually do another blog just on that I think of it, like maybe 15, 20 questions that you should ask a editor, a proofreader, a ghostwriter, a illustrator, whatever, a person that creates the book covers, a person that creates a book blurb, a person that creates a book trailer. What are like 15, 20 questions that you need to ask? And that lets you know if that's a good person to work with. All right, the second thing is repurpose it. All right, if you've been marketing your business for a while, chances are you have a good wealth of content, right? Just like the content I have right now. So I'm recording this content on my camera, but I'm also recording on my webcam, as you see here. So my handy dandy webcam, so I can repurpose this. And we're gonna talk a little bit about that in the next thing that we talk about. But you can repurpose content and ultimately turn that into a book. So for instance, this is a blog, but I'm also creating a vlog. So now it's a video, and then plus it's the content that I've written. So I can do some other things with that. So I can take my blog and use that to create a book. So if you have a website right now, you can start breaking down your blog that's on your website and start turning that into a book. That's one thing. Email, autoresponders, free opt-in gifts, paid products, podcast episodes, training webinars, different things that you've written, different content that you've had. You may have a white paper, you know, it might be a 5-6 page document. You can start making, maybe turn that into, you know, a chapter or something like that. Only thing you're doing is repurposing stuff that you've already created, and now you're creating that book. And the last thing, which is some of the most important things, is all of these and more can be edited, fit within the covers of your book, so you're not afraid of reaching into, you know, of not knowing how the publishing process works. Like, hey, once you put this together, you know, there's pieces and things, and you know, we actually got the brain book-storming workbook. We got that for 99 bucks, and that'll help you start the writing process, right? That'll help you get everything in line. All right, last but not least is transcribing. So you see a lot of artists and you see a lot of performers, they're always writing books. And you're saying, man, how in the world do they have the time to do that? It's because they're recording themselves as they when they do a talk. If they do a talk in front of an audience, guess what? They're recording that, right? They're recording that. They're recording that conversation, and then they repurpose it for content to put in a book, to put on a blog, or whatever the case may be. But knowing how to transcribe your works, if it's an audio, and then getting people to, you know, edit that thing down and make sure that whatever your intentions was, that you get it out there. All right. So guys, that concludes how to write a book when you have no time to write. It's very important that you continue to write, because painting that story allows you to connect with clients. Clients want to see and want to be able to connect with you. Everybody communicates, but few people connect. You want to be one of those individuals out there that truly make a connection with your reader, that truly connect with people, right? And I know that time may be a crunch, but there's ways that you can make time. There's things you can do in your car. When you're driving, you can, you know, break out the phone and start recording, maybe a lecture or something that you have on your mind, something that you want to talk about, want to explore, or do some type of experimental talk. Worst case scenario, you don't like it, you delete it, you keep it on your phone, it grows on you, who knows? But I would suggest you that maybe you try it out. Maybe just try to record it. And if you got any questions, please reach out to us. You can reach me directly. My personal email is brandon@selfpublishcentral.com. Our website is www.selfpublishcentral.com, and you also can reach me on various social media platforms. You can, if you want to follow Pinnacle Point Publishing, you can go Pinnacle Point Publishing on Google, or if you want to follow me directly and hear some of my rants and stuff that I do every week, you could follow me at The Real Motivational King. With that being said, guys, I hope this information was informative, and if it was, please, if you're on YouTube right now, please subscribe to us. Click the bell so you can be notified anytime that we upload anything. If you're an Instagram follower or Facebook, please follow us so you can always be in the know and always be on top of things when it comes to the publishing industry. One thing I know from being in the publishing for a very short time, one of the things that I know for a fact is that publishing is 30 years behind time, and that's what Pinnacle Point Publishing is to bring that technology to this platform. Hey guys, I'm signing out. Thank you for listening in.